Hi, Earth signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your March 2021 love reading. So, welcome to all of the Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo Earth signs for the month of March. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and please give me a thumbs up. It'll help me get seen more on YouTube. So thank you so much. Okay, the first one is Loyal Heart. The next one is Milk and Honey. And the last one is Not For You. So the first card is telling me with the Loyal Hearts is you're a very loyal person. You met somebody you were committed to. You guys were your soulmates, your lovebirds, and that is not it wasn't for you. The next one is Milk and Honey, and it's upside down, and Milk and Honey is the best card in the deck. So it is about your finances, it's about love, it's about all of the great things, and it turned your world upside down. This whole relationship turned your whole world upside down, and you guys were meant to be together, but it is not for your highest good, and it wasn't for the other person's highest good either. So I'm going to dive a little bit deeper and read to you guys what the meanings are for this. Let's see. I can tell, like, I have a good sense, but I love reading from the book because I feel like it definitely explains it a lot better than I can. It says your partnerships, relationships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So I want to read one other thing. Okay, so you guys, you were as loyal as you possibly could be at the time. And maybe you weren't 100% all in. And that's okay. You weren't able to be at the time. And this card and this reading and coming to me to see these readings are really, I am here to help guide you to get a connection back to yourself and back to the divine. And through these cards, it tells me of how to help you guys with that, because we all need the best, most loving advice in a way explained to us that we can all understand why we're here on this earth. And we are all here on this earth to love and to be loved and to learn how to forgive ourselves and how to get back to our divine selves, which you were born as a child, and you were taken away from that, and now it's time to come back to yourself and come back to your divine self. And through these cards, they give me a great way to translate of how you guys can do that, and to give me some credibility with these cards, because I already know this about you guys, but when I have the book and the cards in front of me, it gives me proof to give to all the earth signs. Because guess what, you guys, it's like you can't have enough proof. You need books, you need physical, tangible proof to believe this, and I don't. So it's saying protection when it's upside down. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a mean to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleeting, before the feelings return, and you need to refill until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling. Or you may see the light and choose to surrender to spirit. Now is the time for practicing some extreme self-care. If you can, do so before you engage in behaviors you'll regret later. You are so loved and cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. So this is telling me you guys have sought filling yourself up by material objects, by working, by all things outside of yourself. Guess what? every single person does this first. This is normal. This is, we're all looking and searching outside of ourselves to fill that up. And you're starting to realize this is like a card that addiction. So this is telling me this relationship, you use this relationship to help fill up a void that was missing in you. And it wasn't for you. And the reason why it wasn't for you is because as much as you use material objects and things and workaholism and money, all of that stuff to fill up that void that you were missing, that you were using this relationship also, it'll never be enough. And it's not fair to do that to a person. A person is not an object. A person is a person. And maybe you realized you couldn't control this person. And when you couldn't do that, I'm telling you guys, it is okay that you did it this way. This is how you needed to learn your lessons. This is not a beat the shit out of yourself session. This is, you have used other things outside of yourself to try and find what's missing. And you're starting to realize no matter how much you have, it'll never be enough. That is not going to fill the void that you don't have. So these cards are asking you to please take care of yourself and do things that fill your heart and fill your spirit and bring you joy. Like we're talking nature, art, music, singing, dancing, doing things that make your heart sing, not buying the latest sneakers, the latest video game, the latest gadget, the best restaurants, all of that. Not that you can't do that stuff, but it doesn't matter how much you do that. It is not going to fill what's missing. The only thing that can fill that is you and God or source, the divine, whatever you believe in as your creator. The next one is not for you, and I'm going to read this to you just to explain it a little bit better. So it says a clear knowing something is being denied to you. Rejection is God's protection. So if this person, your loyal heart, rejected you, it wasn't because of what's wrong with you and you're not good enough. It was because it wasn't right for either one of you, and somebody else had to make that move for you because you weren't able to do it for yourself. And that is all. It is not this person's fault that they let you know first. Somebody had to do it and you weren't able to do that. So it says some relationships carry an innate sense of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape you when the observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both sakes. For every pot has a lid. This one might not be the best fit. So you guys, you had red flags in the beginning, and whether you were able to acknowledge them or not, like a lot of times when you want something, you ignore the red flags until finally sometimes what happens are the red flags get so big that you can't not see them. And you know how they say love is blind? Love is not blind. Addiction is blind. Codependency is blind. You can't see it when you're in it. A lot of times, engagement ring. You were engaged. Partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So maybe you guys were engaged. You were talking about getting engaged. Something happened with engagement. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Twin flames. It says yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. And then it says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So you guys, this relationship like this was your twin flame. This was love like you've never experienced it before. You had a lot of passion and chemistry. You liked each other the same. You were having fun, but deep down it wasn't the relationship that God has intended for you. He has something way better in mind. And maybe this was the best and closest that you've ever gotten, but it still wasn't right. And when something's not good for you, it is not good for the other person either. And it looks like you guys really loved each other so much that you really do want the best for each other, even if it's not meant to be. And it might have been very painful and very uncomfortable. And I'm sorry that this happened to you, because when it ends, it freaking blows and sucks, and it's painful. But I don't want to say but. There's something that Spirit, the divine, has ready for you that you can't see. And a lot of times when you're in things, you can't see down the road or even in front of you because you're in it. But it says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The next one says, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And it says past life relationship. You have known each other before. So you guys did have romantic feelings. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you guys, this person was your soulmate. This was a past life relationship. You guys needed to come together to teach each other lessons about yourself that nobody else could have taught you. So I am saying to all the Tauruses, all the Virgos, all the Capricorns right now, the ending of this relationship for you was a very painful, hard lesson. But this is not to enforce what is wrong with you or that you're defective, because you are not. You are here learning about yourself, learning about how to, this person helped teach you how to get back to your divine self. And I'm sorry for the rejection. I'm sorry that it didn't work out. I'm sorry that it is not going the way that you thought that it should, but it's because Spirit, God, divine, angels have a much better path for you than you can see right now. So this is your March 2021 reading for all the earth signs. I'm sending you all the love and light that I can. This is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, please subscribe. Thanks.